Good morning everybody and welcome to another video. We are still in Inverness at our campsite called Ardwood Tower. No, it's not, that's a lie, it's called Ard Tower, and we're actually leaving this morning, so we spent 2 nights here. It's a really nice campsite. It's just convenient. I mean, it's nothing standoutish about it apart from that it's really clean, everything's quite easily accessible, toilets are nearby, etc. And there's a gorgeous view. It's been dry, so it's been very pleasant. We spent the last 2 evenings watching the Moray Firth dolphins, which is epic, and you'll be able to see more about that in Stu's nature diaries, all about the Moray Firth dolphins, so make sure to click on that. But today we're actually heading south. We're going back to England. So today is our last day in Scotland and we'll just be driving out. So we're heading to Kielder Forest, which is the largest forest in the UK. We're camping there for 2 nights, and then we're moving down to Blackpool, which is like the final leg before we go home. And that's just a bit of comfort for a couple of nights in a hotel, so we can have a decent shower and a decent bed and sleep well before I've got to drive us 5 hours down south. I think the journey today is quite similar, so it's just breaking it up for me really, because my muscular aches and pains, I can't really tolerate too much driving in one fell swoop. I'll end up with a crick neck or something. So yeah, we're gonna finish packing up the van and head on down to Kielder. So hopefully we'll get some beautiful footage on the way down and explore an amazing woodland. So we've arrived, we're here at Kielder Woods. Was it a forest?
Forest.
Kielder Forest. And we're parked up and we're at a campsite called Kielder Campsite. So it's very easy to remember. It's really, really nice. The guy who owns it's really friendly. And it's segregated into 2 sections. So we've got our hard stands for the caravans and camper vans on this side of the bridge. And on the other side of the bridge is all like tents and stuff. It's so quiet and peaceful, and all you can hear really is the odd flutter of a bird or flapping of a wing. But today we actually, because we're here for 2 days and we're quite chilled, and we're going to be doing stuff on foot because we're in the biggest forest in the UK, we've actually put the awning up. Now, we don't actually have a proper awning bar, so we've just magneted it to the van and it's working fine so far. And it's really still, so, you know, if the wind picks up, we might have some issues, but so far so good. So we're just chilling here. We've got our citronella candles on and our citronella incense because the midgie game here is strong, but nowhere near as bad as Loch Lomond at this point. So fingers crossed this is it. And people think this is terrible, but we're basically going to chill here for the rest of the night. Obviously have some wine, have some beers, eat some food, and just chill, enjoy the peace and quiet. And then tomorrow we're going to go out on foot into the forest. So stick around and follow along. So you probably saw on a previous video that me and Stu, when we were in Glencoe, we both bought a midgie mask thing, and we haven't had to use it since we bought it until now, because while they're nowhere near as bad as the midgies at Loch Lomond, they are still midgies and they keep going for my face, and I'm already covered. And Stu, I don't think there's a body part that isn't covered in bites. So we're protecting ourselves. But while they're great, I do look a bit mad. But I'll let you know, maybe tomorrow I'll give you a little update on whether these guys work or not. And we'll be able to count any new midgie bites on my face. Now, if you haven't tried these before, I highly suggest that you do. They're usually quite expensive, so that's why we haven't tried them up until now, but they were on offer. And they taste just like sausages. So if you love your sausages and you're vegan or vegetarian, or even if you're a meat eater and want to take a break, these are really good, especially on a barbecue. Good morning, everyone. So I think it's Friday today. So we had a pretty good, I don't know about you, Stu, did you have a good night's sleep?
Yep.
I had a good night's sleep. I had some really weird nightmares though.
Big rain in the night.
Yeah, it was a lot of rain last night, so just as we were going to bed, the heavens opened and it started to rain, but this awning honestly saved our lives. It made it so much more tolerable, because we didn't have to rush inside and shut the doors and put the bed out and all that kind of thing. So just spent the evening playing cards and watching a bit of Stranger Things. Had a good night's sleep. Unfortunately, we had some really sad news last night that one of our elderly guinea pigs has passed away. But our very good friend Amy's very capable and she's going to bury her for us. But we retired her from my workplace. So when they're too old to be handled anymore and they just need a quiet last year or so for their lives, I take them home. And unfortunately she went to guinea pig heaven last night, so I'm a bit sad, but I know she had the best life, so we're just going to carry on. Today we are going to go and explore this beautiful woodland. Now apparently, was it 50% of the UK's red squirrels, 50% of England's red squirrel population is in this forest. So we might actually see a really wild one, because the one that we saw at Loch Lomond was in a garden eating from a bird feeder, and that is a wild animal, it's just opportunistic. It'd be really great to see one like up a pine tree or something. So we're going to go and have a look around. Definitely going to pop into the local pub and just show you some beautiful imagery from Kielder Forest. So come along with us and have a nice day out in the woods. So we're finally up and about. We've had a nice breakfast, coffee, done our washing up. Now we're in our hiking gear and we're going to go and find a lake. And I think Stu might be doing a nature diary separate to this video. So you can check that out once I get a chance to post it. And I'm hoping once we eventually get to the pub, they'll have some Wi-Fi so I can upload our 2 most recent videos. So if you've been following our Scotland road trip and been watching the videos up until now, you'll know that we got caught in some pretty intense rain. And now we're obviously back in England now, and the sun's come out, so I'm very happy. It's very humid, it's very close, but it's beautiful here. You can see the beautiful views in the background. It's absolutely gorgeous. Really nice spot. I'd highly recommend coming and checking out Kielder Woods. Keep calling it Kielder Woods. It's Kielder Forest. Just had a nice little walk on a trail, sat in a bird hide for a bit by the lake, and saw a kingfisher a couple of times and some lovely ducks frolicking, swimming upside down as they do. And now we're going to head to the pub for a pint. So we just spent a couple of hours at the pub. So if you want to know, if you stay at Kielder campsite, there's literally a pub barely 5 minutes walk away, and feels like you're in someone's living room, but if you sit outside in the sun, it's quite peaceful, quite nice. Well, the music's a little bit loud, but it was nice just to have a few ciders. And now we're walking back to the campsite, which, like I say, is a stone's throw away, and we're gonna sit in the sunshine and might play my ukulele a little bit. Good morning, everyone. So I didn't really get to film much last night because my shoulder was really hurting, and I did nothing but kind of lay and cry. But today's a new day, and it's actually the final leg of our trip. Now, the next 2 nights we're going to be staying in Blackpool for a bit of comfort, and it's like a halfway stop before we head back down south and go home to Cracker. And I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to film Blackpool because I don't know if it's really what you guys are here for, so we'll see. So this might be the end of the video, it might not, but I just wanted to say thank you very much for watching our road trip. If you followed all of the videos, thanks for being here. Just make sure that you're subscribed and you like everything, and share it with anyone you think it would help or find entertaining. And yeah, over and out for now.